non-stop because of this rotation, but Milan now posted up in a great power position in the zone, gets the knock onto Hexus, 1Z there, and then gets another one back-to-back to Elam.
So a lot of recycle builds being used. Osmo's low now, drops all the way low, broke back, gets his back.
We have our top 10, so 5 placement points for everyone. Good, 180 Ken. Looking for the shot, gets blasted, but he sends one right back. One goes down, so we have our top 5. It's all about the Elams, the victory out, and brilliant from Osmo, ducking back out into the storm, gets Tamir, gets the minimum amount of builds, gets all 13 of them, but still playing the low ground. 6 duos left. 5 duos remaining, 6 players. There's 1 full duo left, and Osmo's looking for a great edit down. 1, 2, 3 strikes. You're out, Harmy, and that was the other duo. We'll have a solo match if he can clean it up, convert into Noisy's box. Can they get the wall again as he gets to take it back? Does get it. Can they get the stairs in backwards and start editing through their tunnel? Now they can just slowly edit backwards. Fire shot. Stink goes out. They spray shots towards it, but it is actually the Noof who gets that.
They're waiting and tunneling as much as possible, not peeking too hard, then waiting for utility to get used. Any riffs, you go for those big shots in the air. Nesty.
So a lot of solo riders, 8 of them hanging out, while only the 3 full duos.
No challenges coming on from height either, which allows Shaw to get these easy pressure picks with this gold scar. These guys making sure their rotations are perfect. Lol Boom now going down when you have up to his partner, but no, these guys are split now. Issa going on for a 1v1. Camo getting a nice low tier or low ground. Issa popping off on his lair as well. These guys are owning the whole server, making sure everything's getting shredded down on numbers. Ash going down as well. The finish is coming out. These guys have collectively done so much damage. Drop-offs. It's chaos. Mods going down. What's happening over here, Sunday?
15 elims now. He just ran up to 15 elims, and notice how he's constantly checking his side. Can make it 16. Zaito goes down as well. Who says you need a teammate? He says, Mongrel, who? My name is Ghost Issa, and I'm here to make a play. Camo's in a box. What's in a box? It's the Ghost duo. They want to make it to New York City. They want to go together. One isn't enough as we're closing in on the top 10. 38 points so far, 17 elims. They're already on 22 points just from this match, but they will not stop yet. There's still chaos going on. Pushes forward. Jexy goes down. Trap gets armed right next to him, and they're into the top 10. Issa picks up another one on the high ground. They're on 19 now. He needs to circle back around and find the zone, and he finally does. Narshni goes down. Delay goes down. Top Boy goes down. Closing in on top 5, and he finds it. Jinsen goes down as well. 6 left.
Are there health bars working? They haven't taken any damage that's significant at all. Still both alive on separate. They're playing solos. Guys, you queued up for the wrong mode. What's going on? It's 9th circle, 8 people alive, both on separate layers. Still 3 stinks available for pressure, doing their own thing. Back-to-back intensive goes down. The workout's too much for him. Another sting going on height to help out his buddy. Issa on low HP. Camo. Finally, these guys are getting put in check. Issa taking stinks. 1 HP. He goes down. Opponent's head. Baller's getting shot down on Storm line. Once again, a very good position. A lot of people playing for pre-positioned advantage points and then milking those elims rather than getting them on the fly. The guys are being baited now. Can the beams come through? White HP on that opponent. His fly gets cut short. Jarkos going down.
Time you get there, as I was going to drop down and start to get to that 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shots. Can he find it? 4. Find in the range in terms of the tiles and how much damage it does. So the combat still being very, very, very strong in the current meta, but you can see MXR being able to push in, trying to find the conversion. Is some pressure from above and just goes for it. Gianni Jr. showing why he's not Gianni. 4 to 9 tiles where the drum gun just shreds, and even now you can see, boom, tack AR, turn about face.
Of the last few games that we saw, a lot of wood builds means that these spam weapons are going to pack a wallop as Gianni Boy gets another knockoff on.
Okay.
Yayas has all the pressure on him now to get that last placement spot. He is low on HP, but it is kind of free for that. As once again, it goes through 4 duos left now. MXR still alive. His dual partner as well is going to be a big fight on the low ground, and one person confirming things from the high ground. Low ground, though, we do have almost 11 chug splashes available as these boxes get bursted into. Ono kill going down to MXR. Another quick flick. Yeah.
The tree of life, as I call it.
Yeah, that's one that I've taken to call. I just used to call it big tree, then I was like, no, tree of life makes sense. But if you're watching the bottom right, you see all the triangles. They're already converging on the new safe. So Nyrox here. I just feel it. 4488. Oh my. Okay, listen, rest guard. All right, I was gonna say pull off another shot. He just beat me to the punch. It's like, Zeke, I got you. Don't worry. It comes out. Didn't catch it. The player drops down to 76 over on. There you go. Sigma is been. Boyer goes down. Has been eliminated. Even Alliance Powder as well. And this lobby is just going to continue to thin out. Edrikill going to be picked off as well by Pathby, and this just continues. Benji Fish, solo riders, no one's got a buddy. Themo here, he's going to find one over on Josa there and find an immediate elimination. Top 5, another round of placements for everyone in the lobby.
Yeah, but only on wood. These players that are fighting.
All of the action be had. I think we should probably refresh people on the format just in case they're tuning in for the first time. So guys, don't forget every single elimination is a point. Top 15, 10, 5 in the victory, impacting that leaderboard. And I'm sure this is things they're thinking about, right? I'm just thinking aloud right now. Oh, perfect to challenge. And immediately they say, we need to bail out. This is not the strategy. And Razny gets shredded. Like shooting fish in a barrel, comes right out of the sky, and the elimination is confirmed.
Not worried about it at all, but here Tux is going to be fighting for height. I think Warwin, his teammate, needs to start pressuring and stop this, but oh my goodness.
They've got no shield. Tux gonna soak. Poseidon. Jube just gets ripped as well. People are just being picked off left and right. More shots.
I mean, at a certain point, Zeke, it is that.
It is that, right?
Because like when they do find an opportunity, they pounce so hard and so fast, and you have no time to react, and they just come from multiple angles, just like this. Stompy from above, Shinken on the bottom, and he already takes down one carries exactly. You see Shinken switching to him right now. He actually can get right behind him, and he finds it, but does now need to.
Here. A lot of people going down in the lobby as well.
I think staying close by is something we're actually not really used to seeing from Stompy and Shinken. We see them trying to take over the lobby and get as many opportunities together. They're glued to each other, almost in another elimination. First finding it before moving out. He gets stuck in the cone, but he's got to cover himself first. Does end up going down the zone. So perfect play here from Shinken, and he's moving forward. And they did get in the top 15 just now as well with those 2 eliminations.
And just the way that Shinken is like fluidly chaining eliminations back to back. And remember, if you don't finish that player off, there's a little bit of time before that siphon comes through. There's a player in the box. It doesn't even matter.
Seeing, but maybe after this game, things are going to change. But the Heavy Snipey coming in. Heavy Snipey.
Snipey, yeah, absolutely. Snipey coming through. Now, don't forget, they're also at 66 points. We've seen 3 duos now with that point value. And look at this. Stompy's got a chain together.
I don't necessarily know if that's in the top spot, but they did get overtaken by Vato and Sky, so this might actually come to a head. Those 2 teams facing off in this game. Here's Wolfies getting in that box. He's going to take out Jachu from behind, but his teammate coming through with the trap, not going to be enough because Wolfies, the quick edit's going to go back on top of him and does find Zeke.
I mean, they've got the builds, they've got a flint knock, they've got a chug splash, just a single one if they need to get crazy. They drop down in the box, the first shot misses 125, and Land gets just
useful right now, but that GL is going to be because they are having a free roam range right here up on top. They can throw this GL down in so many different every single weekend.
Man, to get and be able to like get that kind of practice, right, and to keep doing it. One thing would be like, we qualified, we hit, the very next week we hit first, all right, then we've hit at least like maybe top 10. But no, these guys are hitting top 3
the value
back to back.
Stink bombs right now, Zeke. I think he's going to get both from this last one. I think this is going to do it. I think his HP is going to be gone, but no, not throwing it all.
Name, and every time Sundown is on broadcast and says his name, I look and I'm like, wait, did you say my name? Does he need me? Never mind. It's just Zeke and Arcos. Yep, that's fine.
Yeah, always on high ground, always winning games, something that Zeke is not familiar with.
Dang it, I was going to make the joke. You beat me to the punch.
But Yarkos and Zeke are certainly familiar with it as they take high ground and hold it against Kaspersa, who tried to take it from them. Yarkos is qualified in solos, not just yet in duos, but we'll see here if the Polish duo.
They've got to play this smart. They've got to find these few eliminations, like this one player roaming around. Oh my God! Elite gets picked off, another elimination heading their way. And look at this, they're just only 4.
And Zeke finds actually 2 players who didn't edit their box close. He's going to take out Black.
So absurdly competitive, and let's take a look. Punch some tickets going through. Wolfies and Rojo taking the top spot. Stompy to Shinken, Benji Fishy, and Mr. Savage don't know how to share. They're still hanging out, had already qualified, so that means it shifts down, and we got Skype in Vato, Vorin in Tux, and then Klusha in Singularities. Thomas HD taking up